Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. In today's video, I will be teaching you guys how to furnish the Wheeler house from, of course, Stranger Things. Now, if you guys haven't seen my original video on how to build Mike's house from Stranger Things, definitely go check it out. Link in the description to that one, so you can go and build this cool looking building right here. Now, in today's video, we will be having to extend the house by a couple blocks because, as you can see, it's looking rather chubby on the back here now compared to the original one just there. The reason we've done that is, of course, we've added some more rooms upstairs, and I will show you the progress in a second. You guys ready for the grand tour? Let's go for it. Spin around real quick. Alright, so, come along the lovely pathway at the front. Of course, we all know that this exists. We come up to the front door. We open on up, and we go into a nice little hallway. So we've got some paintings on the walls. You guys might notice some little bits of detail that I've added from the show in the, in my Minecraft build here. So let me know what you guys spot in the comments down below. So we've got a little photo frame represented with a painting and a little picture of a person, so maybe the family, just with a Steve head like so. Little button over here, just to represent a little telephone or something like that. Over in this way, we've got the family kind of living space. So we've got 3 pictures on the wall over there, little armchair in the corner. This is actually the very sofa that Mike and his mum sit in, and they kind of talk when Will has just disappeared and Mike is very upset about it, obviously understandably so. So that is a very, very important scene right there, just that one sofa. Pretty cool stuff. We have a display cabinet over here, just so you can display all the family's pottery and, whatever other prized possessions they might own. Pretty awesome. Let's go across the hallway and into the family dining room. Now this is, well, a scene from a lot of bits and bobs, a lot of episodes really. As we do see, the family sort of arguing, bickering quite a lot at this table. Well, mostly Mike and Nancy, to be honest. But it is pretty funny, pretty cool scene, and this is what we've represented just here. I am sorry though, guys, we didn't include the chair down this way for Dustin to sit at. I am so sorry I forgot that little detail out. I did build this cabinet at the end and I didn't have enough space for Dustin's chair, so rip Dustin, I'm sorry bro, please forgive me. Alright, so anyway, we have on the wall either side of the doorway over here some ender pearls to represent some plates. So again, some more pottery, some more china, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Like I said, the cabinet across the table looks rather nice as well. Alright, into this space we have the sort of lounging area. So this is where Mike takes 11 when the parents are out, and kind of Mike shows 11 the house. He gives her the grand tour. They come into this room, and this is where Mike's dad's chair is, and 11 really likes it, and he kind of kicks up the reclining part of it, and it looks rather comfy, to be honest. I'd really like to try it out myself. But we've got the sort of TV over here as well. Pretty cool with the antenna on top, of course. Looks awesome, and a little fireplace in the background. Awesome. Back door over here as well. Over here, this is just a pantry. Not much going on, just apart from some shelves, so there's not much to see there. Of course, we missed out the staircase, but that is just a usual staircase. It goes upwards. Pretty cool. In here, we have the open plan kitchen. So this is like a little island for the kitchen. We've got the fridge, of course, over here, and quite a nice big kitchen space, which is nice. Before I go to that door, we're going to go into here, and this is the second sort of dining area. This is actually where you see Mike putting, I don't know what type of sauce it is, but he puts it on his pancakes, and it looks kind of gross, to be honest. But that is a cool scene, and I had to kind of build this other table over here, and yeah, kind of represent that scene right here. So I think that looks pretty cool. And of course we have the garage door just over here as well. Alright, so that mysterious door just here. We all know what this is. This is the basement door. We pop on downstairs. We have the telephone on the wall just over here. We have the D&D table, the very thing right here. This is where, of course, the guys actually find out the Demogorgon is coming for them. So, very, very important role that this table plays. Pretty cool. The little lounging area over here. A little TV, of course, in the background. That's supposed to represent like a sort of puffy kind of footstool. Pretty cool. We also have a little chair in the corner. Another little workbench kind of station. A DIY bench over here. So this is more like the sort of parent part of the basement. So this is actually the part where Mike and that lot, they don't really go and sort of hang out in this part. It's kind of more for storage and stuff like that. Actual basement needs, but this is kind of the clubhouse right here. Pretty cool. Some coat hangers next to the outside door. Unfortunately, my one doesn't go anywhere at the moment, but you guys can always add that in if you want to. And then we have 11's den over here. Super, super cool. We can't go in that one. because of the slabs, but if you wanted to remove the slab to add a little doorway, you could totally do that as well. And then we have some more storage over here, and of course the back basement kind of bathroom over here. Wonderful. I forgot to mention this little desk over here as well. Alright, so it's time to head up to the second floor of the house. If we bounce all the way there, go up the stairs, we come to this upstairs hallway. That is really, really nice actually. I've tried to make the kind of hallway wallpaper just by using some blue concrete. I think that's blue concrete. Sorry if that is wrong, guys. I'm colorblind, so that was a little bit hard for me to see. And also some birch wood up here because it looks like the wallpaper, which is awesome. So if we take the first door here, we come into Nancy's room, which is pretty nice. Very, very bright colors, some whites and pinks. Not, of course, I don't think her room is like fully pink, but I went ahead and represented the bed with some pink wool there and a little bit of pink carpet on the sort of sideboard here, because that is an ottoman. And this is, of course, the bed where she kind of has like a quilted type quilt, if that makes sense. Like a stitched sort of quilt, which looks really cool. And it's got a nice pattern on it, so I wanted to represent that with some wool there. We have a little desk over here, and of course the very window that Steve likes to do some terrible parkour to get to. So that is brilliant. Sorry, Steve. And we also have a walk-in wardrobe over here, and then a little sort of lamp stand with a hook on there for some reason. I did represent that from a picture, but I can't quite remember what that's supposed to represent. My mistake. Alright, so let's go across the hallway, and over here is, of course, the family bathroom, so the upstairs bathroom. Not much going on, of course. We have a big bath, a toilet, double sink, and of course the hot and cold taps up here. Now if we go across the staircase to the left over here next to Nancy's room, we have Mike's room. So this is where he takes 11 up and he shows her that cool looking Yoda sort of figurine he has. He's like, Yoda I am, and he does the cool impression. Way better than my one, I know. And he also has a little cupboard just over here as well. Bed, of course, like a cabin bed, the actual toy sort of chest, a little sideboard, his double sort of unit, and his kind of trophy over here from winning the, is it science fair he won? I might be wrong about that. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Shut the door now. Let's go across the room, the hallway even, and we have the parents' bedroom. So this is where Mike's parents actually sleep, and this is also where I put Holly's bed. Is it Holly? Mike's younger sister? I really hope I'm right about that, but if I am wrong, I will just go and correct that in editing. But yeah, I went ahead and put Holly's bed in here because I imagine that obviously she's quite young in the first sort of series, so I thought that she might be sleeping with her parents, just to keep an eye on her and things like that. So I put the bed in there as well. We got the double bed for the parents, and then we have the little vanity table over here for Mike's mum, and then we have the walk-in wardrobe as well for all three of them. So yeah, pretty cool. That is basically it for the entire house. I didn't go ahead and build an attic, although I do think there's an attic hatch. But you guys could always add a ladder in between Mike and Nancy's door there, and then maybe build an attic up there as well if you wanted to. But all in all, I'm really happy with the progress that this is, you know, kind of taken. I'm happy with the way it turned out, to be honest. I'm very pleased. It was hard work, and like I said, we've got a lot to do today, but hopefully we can get it done in an episode. You guys ready? Are you kidding me? I always have to repair something when I punch. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys ready? Let's just get building. Okay guys, so to start off our tutorial today, we are only going to grab ourselves some quartz bricks. We do have to do a little bit of destruction to our original build today, but not really destruction because we are going to repurpose it and make it much larger than what it is now. When I originally built this house, I built it to the scale of, I think I might have built it to the scale of Dustin's house when I originally did that one. And so I made it small because I wasn't going to plan on doing an interior. But because we actually see quite a lot of Mike's house on the inside, I thought, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. And I needed to extend a couple of rooms on the second floor, so I had to go ahead and make this go back quite a way. Okay, so at the moment, this whole segment is worth about 16 blocks in length. Now we do need to make this 22 blocks in length by making the back go out for those extra blocks. So what we're going to do is first of all come up to this way, so the right side towards the back of the house after the chimney. We're going to remove all of these kind of bits that slope down for the roof so that we can go ahead and repurpose this and move it along basically. So what we are going to do today is basically sort of design the back section of the house and put it to good use. So let's just take off all of these stone blocks, even if they're stairs, slabs, blocks, whatever, after the chimney on this back bit. Let's get it done. Okay guys, so what I've gone and done now is I've just grabbed myself all the materials we've either already destroyed or are about to get rid of for now. So I've grabbed some stone stairs, dark oak trapdoors, white stained glass, and some stone slabs. What I want to do is go over to my side of the chimney, and I want to come to here and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks out like so. We'll now do the same on the opposite side as well. Like that. Alright, nice one. Now we can take our stairs and just kind of dangle these down. Basically, we're going to make this design just here go back here now to this new dimension. Wonderful. Let's go behind this and place an upside down stair. Like so. Then we can go ahead and place a block on both of these. Like so. We'll also place a slab out from the bottom of that block. Like that. If you guys built the original house, which you would have needed for this tutorial, you will know pretty much how to do this already, so I apologize if I'm repeating what I did sort of in that first video. But it's definitely good to extend the house because we do need the space for some of the rooms. So that is cool. So we've got the stair at the top, the block, and then the slab. Then we want to go ahead and under the slab place a block so we can stick another stair like so. So under the stair, under the slab, place a block, and then a stair out from the block, like that. Then we can place an upside down stair under the stair. Very confusing, but there we go. Then we'll place a slab, just kind of down from that one, like so. And then we'll build a block under here, like so. So basically, we build a block on top, behind the upside down stair, then we place a slab underneath that one, like so. Alright, so what I'm going to do is now I've got this sort of slab here, I want to go ahead and put a block just behind that like so, and then come back to my slab even, and place an upside down stair, like that. So the pattern will go stair, block, slab, stair, block, slab, stair, basically. So we'll place a slab here, and then we must place a stair just here. Oops, not like that. Just there, like so. And that is where it ends, and you'll see it's pretty much in line with that one over there. Of course, we still need to sort of do the tearing down system. So what we'll do is just drop a slab on there like so. Why do I keep getting them confused? They're so easy to, you know, pull out from one another, but never mind. Alright, so over here, we'll do a block behind that one, like so. Is that right? Yeah, okay. And then an upside down stair, and then a block, a normal stair, slab here, and a slab here. There we go. Like so. Brilliant. That is looking fantastic. Okay, so now what we must do is break out our windows. Also, the sort of window blinds that we've represented with some trapdoors as well. So break all of these. Not the ones at the front though. We're going to keep them nice and preserved. So just the ones at the side. And then the back as well. Fill in the holes for the side ones, just for now. Fill in the roof up along to that 6. Wow, that was a voice break. 6, there we go. And then past, so you're on the upside down stair one. Then you can drop down, so you basically cover in the gaps. So that's what we're going to do now. Just kind of cover in all the holes. So we're only left with the ones that need to be left, basically. So the slab ones, you know, the ones that kind of go up above our upside down areas. So let's now break out this wall. The one that had our windows on for the back. So that we now have just a floor and an open back to our house like this. Let's do the same on this side with the sort of blocking off certain sections to fill in the gaps. That one there, that one there, that one there, down here as well. As far as the slab one goes, you can always go ahead and I think, yeah, our stone just kind of goes in front of the last quartz one, just like so. So we can bring our wall up to that last slab, like this. Now you may just want to count this just to make sure you have the right dimensions. So I'm going to count this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my goodness, I actually did it right. Oh, that is a miracle. Oh, I was so worried about that. Really was worried about that. Brilliant. Okay, that's wonderful. Now we can connect this back up. Okay, phew. 22 is where you want to be. Oh, I was so nervous about messing that up. I've messed it up so many times already. Brilliant. Okay, that has made my day. That's amazing. Okay, so what we'll do, guys, is fill in the entire wall for now, on the sides and the back. And then we can always punch out some holes for windows in a second, just so that we have a nice sort of dimension kind of playground, really, if you like, just so we can go ahead and sort of count in from walls instead of just holes in the wall, you know? Did anyone ever watch that game show, Hole in the Wall? Might have just been me, but that was pretty good. I quite like that. There we go. What would next do? No, what we'll next do is go ahead and fill in the roof as we've done here. So whatever corresponds to the block on the outside, we must correspond to the block on the other side as well. So it's stairs along here. So stairs go along here. Slabs along this one. So again, slabs along this one. And then you get the picture. So block for this one, stair for this one, slab and block for this one, stair and then blocks for the top there. Let's get it all done. Well, that is looking great. At least we can keep the rain out now, which is the main thing. So we need to grab ourselves some smooth quartz slab now, and we're just going to run this along this slab until we reach the other stone slab just over there, like so, like the original was. Now then, to put in our windows again, we're going to go to the back and go into these ones just here. So not the block that's covered by half a slab. We're going to go down to these ones that are kind of nice, 2 up from the floor as well. So let's go in by 1 block, go to this one, place some trapdoors even, with the hollowed out squares, break the ones besides that, and place the hollowed out square trapdoors the other side of that window like so. Fill in the window with some white stained glass. Go 2 blocks away from the trapdoors and place more trapdoors. Then place 2 more windows just in here, and then of course your other trapdoors this side. 2 blocks away once again, we'll go trapdoors, a window in here, and then we should be trapdoors 1 block away from the end like so. Very, very cool looking. Perfect. Alright, so to add the windows back on the side, we are going to go to this one again and go 1, 2, and then on 3 we'll go ahead and place our trapdoors like this. Stick them on like so. Then we'll go around to this side and do the exact same thing. So 2 blocks in, on 3, your trapdoors go on with the hollowed out squares, and then your 2 windows, and then your 2 trapdoors like that. That is superb. Now I know the house is levitating at the moment, so what we're going to do in a second is start working on the infrastructure of the base of the house, and also the sides. Let's get it done. So now then, I've just cleared my inventory to grab myself some brick block, white stained glass again, and some dark oak trapdoors again. I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to punch out this wall just here. So where we built the kind of finishing wall last time, we're going to go ahead and just knock this through now, just to make it a big open space. Basically what we want to do is go to 1 block away from the quartz, just here, and then build this along again to build a nice sort of square that the house kind of sits on. So let's build this into a giant square by just going up to this point and then building all this up. Let's get it done. Sorry guys, one thing I just noticed I hadn't grabbed already was an oak door. I completely forgot that. That is my mistake. What we want to do is go ahead and extend this one back now, so it's up in line with this building just here. So we're going to go 1, 2, on 3, we'll go ahead and build 2 up from the floor, and just go out from 2 like that. Down here we'll place a brick block in the floor, and place 1 oak door there like that. Like that. Like that. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go ahead and go 1 down here, 1 stained glass just there, 1, 2 brick block above that, 4 brick block besides that, 1, 2 along the bottom with our brick, then white stained glass for 2, then the 2 above it a brick, and then we'll go up to that point just there for these 3 lots of 4. Then we can go ahead and remove, as we did with the big section, remove this part of the roof, so as it kind of goes back down, so on the stairs in this case. And then we can go ahead and knock out that wall just there, and the windows, and now this is where the building ends. So we'll fill in this wall as well. Okay, let's get it done. Alright guys, so for now, I know it looks a little bit messy, but I've left it at that level, just because that is where it kind of starts for the roof, so at least we can add in the blocks later on, instead of having to destroy blocks. I also left the floor nice and plain for now as well. But yeah, that looks great. So, as for this side, what we need to do is go back to the 7th block along. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just here. So basically we're just adding 2 layers to this. So we'll add in the new row, going up to, of course, the infrastructure, which actually is here, not this one just here, that's part of the garage. So we kind of knock off that pillar just there. Once again, we'll remove this section of the roof, so as it careers back down, we just go ahead and remove this entire section for now. We do need to build a similar roof design because we're technically not doing that much to it, and this section kind of stays the same. So if you want to leave this bit the same, these 4 blocks here, these 5 blocks here even, and go up to the actual wall one, then that's totally fair enough. Save you having to do it again later. So let's remove the rest of those. And yeah, let's remove this wall with our windows on, up until we reach the main sort of bit of the building. Then we'll go ahead and add in 1, 2 rows of 4. Then we'll add in a double high window for 4 blocks, just like so. And then we'll leave 3 lots of 4 on the end, just here, and connect it up to that corner, just like so. Okay, it's time to fill in our roofs. Let's get it done. So first things first, let's get the easier out of the 2 roofs done, which is this one, of course, on the right side of the house if you're facing the back. Let's grab ourselves the dark oak trapdoors, and actually, before we kind of start on the roof over there, let's just go ahead and drop these trapdoors where they're supposed to be, which is either side of that 4 block window, like so. We don't actually use them for this one over here, because those windows are tightly compact together. There's no point in putting our sort of window kind of borders on like that, because they're just too close. They would look a little bit cramped. So we're going to go ahead and take our quartz slab first of all, drop down to this level, and go right the way along, and overhang the house by 1 block, just like so. Then we'll go to here and build a stair kind of pattern just along the actual brick wall. Then we'll go ahead and put an upside down stair right here. Then we can actually make another layer of brick just here. Then we'll do slabs all the way across this one just here until we reach the wall just there. Then we'll go ahead and place a block just here all the way along. Once again, we can add another layer of brick behind that block. Then we'll go ahead and put a slab just here, and then we'll do another layer of stairs. Then we'll go ahead and put a stone, sorry, all the way along. I was looking at that way too complicated. It's actually just simpler than it looks. So we just go ahead and stone this thing over. Like so. So that was 1 roof done. Okay, so now to start on the more complicated one. What we're going to do is, I'm going to go down to this side first of all anyway. I'm going to go ahead and take my stairs, and I'm going to go ahead and go to this one just here. And as I reach this one, actually I'm going to go, yeah, I'll just stop right there for now. Right, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my slabs now. I'm going to come up to this one, and I'm going to go ahead and put my slabs in so that it kind of curves around that like so, and then back up into this wall over here. Looking great. Okay, now we'll take our stairs and we'll follow this stair pattern going around this corner and then into the building like so. Then I want to go ahead and do the same with my slabs, so following the slabs round and into the building like that. Now we go ahead and take a block, which is of course what we've done here, and follow this one around like so. Now we can take our stairs, and this is where it gets a little bit weird. We take our stairs, curve this around just by 1 block, and feed this around like so. Then we add in stone behind that, and then we add in slabs to this layer just like that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Thought that was going to be way worse, but no, that's perfect. Okay, on the inside you'll notice that the roofs are hollow at the moment. Please don't worry about that, we'll come back to that on the inside later on. Alright guys, so going into our wheeler house, we are taking ourselves brick block, some birchwood planks, some brick stairs, some brick slab, some birch fence, and some lanterns. First things first, we want to come on the inside, and we want to go ahead and replace the planks here that we put in when we did the original sort of structure, and go ahead and replace these with birch planks. So you may have to just grab the door again as well, and do the block under the door, like so. Oh, I forgot about the hinges being on that one side. It always is like a little pet hate of mine. It's like a really weird thing that I have to make sure the hinges are right to the actual thing. So that is just a little silly thing. If you guys are the same, then that is totally cool. But if you're not, then please don't worry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves 5 blocks along here. So count the block in this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and knock these out for 11 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now then, once we hit the 11, we go ahead and obviously build that 5 in there. But then the rest of the house here becomes into 2, going all the way back. Like so. Now most of that section will probably be cut off because we're going to be building a door and, you know, all that sort of crazy bits and bobs, as well as a pantry down there. But for now we can always just you know, build that in just in the meantime. So now then, everything in this section and this section just back here can be filled in with some birchwood planks. Now we have everything beyond this point with birchwood planks, and it actually makes the room look a lot brighter as well, which is always a good thing. We're going to go to this wall just here and extend this along by just 2 like this. Then we'll go ahead and leave a block gap of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start the wall again just here. This wall is going to go along for about 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then on these 2 just down here, on this one closest to the floor, just cut out 2 blocks like so, because we're going to use that as a serving window. That looks amazing. Then we can go ahead and leave this pillar to the right of that, and then go ahead and knock out 2 blocks just here, and they should be just next to the outside wall there, which is what we want. And then you can go ahead and put the birchwood planks again in under there. Now this side of the wall is the pantry, so we can leave that until we get to the kitchen. But yeah, that is what we've done there, separated this side of the house from this side of the house, which is what we want to do, so that is perfect. Okay, so going on to this section just here, what we want to do is go ahead and build the roof of this bit just here. Now it looks a little bit confusing, but I will take my time with it just so we can get it all done. So we're going to go to here and build a nice long row of brick block. Then we'll do some upside down stairs going right along that, just like so. Then we'll do a row of slabs, oops, in line with the stairs if possible. Come on, Wheelassassin. There we go, my bad. If you want to fill above this, you can, but we are going to leave this hollow because we don't really need to use it if we don't have to. You could always grab the stone and just kind of fill it in with that if you want to. We will need to fill in only 2 blocks though, so it's up to you guys how you want to do it. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the back and go 1, 2 with my slabs like this, and then go ahead and do the long stretch again just here. Then I'll do 2 up here, like so. I'm actually going to make this 3 on both sides now, so then we have like a 4 block gap in the middle, like so. Now then, I am going to have to place a let's place a brick block, sorry, just here, just so that we can go ahead and place our row of stairs behind, like that. Perfect. And now we can carry on this row of stone, this row of brick even, going right the way along. Actually, if we go ahead and drop this down, just here, yeah, there we go, we can match it up to this one, just over here. So this back section actually has a lower roof, because we build the fireplace over this way, and it's kind of more of the back of the house, so that the roof does kind of tear down from the front. So that's what we're trying to represent just here. Like that. Wonderful. Now it's pretty dark at the moment, I know, but don't worry, we will sort this out in a second. Speaking of lights though, we will go to here, build those 4 stone in there, then take our birch fence, go for those 4, and then place 4 lanterns on them, like so. Lovely little chandelier in the centre of the room. Always looks good. Now over here, we'll go 4 fence, just like so, on both sides. Oops, not at the bottom though. We want to place birch wood planks at the bottom, like so. That is beautiful. Okay, I think we're about ready to get some new materials and get cracking on the other side of the house even. So now then, taking ourselves some oak wood planks, some birch fence, some oak wood stairs, brick block, birch door, birchwood stairs, and some blue wool. We are now going to go ahead and build this right side of the house if you're coming in through the front door. So we will go to here and build a nice 4 block high pillar just like so. Then we'll leave another 3 block gap on the floor, and we'll go ahead and place another 4 just there. And this one will actually go along for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then build this all up to that 4 block height up here, like so. Then we can come to these 2 and build these out just for another one, like so. Then we'll actually take ourselves our oak wood stairs, and we'll go to here and build 1 there, and build 1 there just like so. If you want to put planks underneath that, that is totally up to you. We're not going to really see much of the stairs, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to. We are going to place 1 here though, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, oops, and 1, 2 here, like that. So basically 2 rows of 3 here, and then 1 just next to that stair, like so. Apologies, it's a little dark around here. We're going to go ahead and double back this now. Actually, let's go just for the 1. So 1 lot of 2 just there. Then in here, we'll place 2 blocks of blue wool, And basically what the blue wall is representing is the blue, like sort of velvet looking stairs. Because we don't have any blue stairs in Minecraft, I had to go ahead and just sort of represent that with a little bit of blue wall, which is a little bit frustrating, and I'm so sorry I had to do that, but I don't think it looks too bad. Alright, so we're going to stick a birch fence just here, one here, 1, 2, 3 here, and then one curved around the corner just like so. Wonderful. Alright, now then, going right the way, oh sorry, let's go to the pantry actually first of all. So for the pantry, what we need to do is go ahead, come to this wall just here, so the one that's kind of on the outside wall to the left, next to the back door. Go ahead and build this up to 4, then build these 2. Go ahead and put a birch door just here, whichever way the hinges are, it doesn't really matter. Then we'll place 1, 2, lots of 4 just here, and then we'll fill in this one, like so. Now if you want to come in here and just make the roof much lower, so just drop 2 more brick blocks in above, then go ahead and put some shelves in, like this, by just kind of putting the stairs in on the sides and then in the middle, like that. Not much going on in there to be honest, but definitely represents it and makes it look pretty cool. Alright, that is amazing. Okay, what we're going to do now is go into our back section over here. So this is actually where the sort of second dining room is. So what we're going to do is knock out these 2 walls here, just like so. Then we're going to go ahead and build on these planks up for 2, and then we'll go across the doorway for 2 like so. So we leave a 2 block gap for this doorway. Then we'll go ahead and just fill up the rest of this wall, like so. Wonderful. Whilst you're here, you may as well take yourself some quartz. I completely forgot to grab this a minute ago, but we're going to grab some smooth quartz block and just go ahead and smooth quartz the entire roof on that first line of stone, just like this, all the way along, so that you literally have a transition between brick block and quartz. Let's get it done. Now then, I've cleared down my inventory a little bit. I've grabbed myself some brick block once again, oak wood stairs, oak wood planks, and a spruce door. Now what we're going to do is kind of mark out this living area. So we need to go ahead and mark out the sort of wall that goes in here. So on this back section, just besides our fence, apologies it's still dark, going to go ahead and build up to 4, just like so. Then we can go 2 over, like so, and then another 4 to the left of that, 2. Ooh, like this. Let me grab some lanterns just so we can see what we're doing here. Do-do-do. Awkward lift music. There we go. Okay, so we've done this sort of design just here. That's looking great. Then we can come just behind this, so into this little gap, and we should have a 6 block wall that connects up to that one just there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's build this all up to the roof. Brilliant. That's looking great. Okay, now going on to the inside of the sort of area here. We're now going to go ahead and add in a 2 block wall just here, up to 4. So we have a little sort of diagonal corner to our living area, which is fine. That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead back to the staircase and make this staircase go up again. So we need to go ahead and place 1 stair just here, 1 stair just here, and then break in up here and place 1 stair just here. Now that we've done that, we can now go ahead and refurbish, what am I saying there? Refurnish this entire like quartz bricks pattern with some oak wood planks. That is going to be for this upstairs area. That the entire rooms up here, all the rooms up here even, have some oak wood planks as their floor. So yeah, let's just change up all these blocks, not the ones on the wall of course, all the blocks on the floor with oak wood planks. Let's get it done. Alright guys, so now we've finished up planking the entire roof up here. When you come back down, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. If you just want to make sure that your only gap here is worth about 4 blocks, including the stair one just there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, you make the gap stop on the blue wall just here, just so that no one bangs their head on the way up, but no one actually can see a massive hole in the floor on the way down, so that is a good thing. We're now going to grab ourselves, of course, the spruce door again, because we didn't get a chance to use it. Spruce wood stairs, brick block, black concrete, white concrete, spruce fence, spruce wood planks, and some birch wood planks. Now then, what we're going to do here is this is where the basement door is. We're going to brick block this area up and brick block that one up just there. So we have like a 2-way sort of gap there. Now, for those of you guys that are on a super flat world that is on Bedrock Edition, you won't unfortunately be able to build down as far as that. For example, it only stops at a certain level. I did build this before sort of I realised about that mistake. I kind of built this as I was building Starcore, so that was a really dumb idea because I didn't realise about the floor thing until recently. But yeah, Well, if you are having that trouble, please do not panic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build Mike's basement elsewhere in a different video for you guys that are struggling to build underground. So basically we'll make it look like it's under the house, and we can also put a teleportation block in that sort of cubby hole there that'll take us to Mike's basement. So you guys will be able to have the same experience as everyone else. Because trust me, I've had the same trouble so many times before where I've been like, crumbs, I can't actually follow this tutorial because, you know, we can't go down that many blocks. So yeah, please don't panic about that. I will make a separate video how to build Mike's basement on a super flat world, so definitely stay tuned for that one. Right, we're going to go ahead though, and for those of you guys that can go down, we're going to go behind this one, so leave this one empty. Actually, hold on a second. No, we won't leave this one empty. We'll actually put some stairs just here. Then we'll go down for 5 lots of stairs. So 2. You may have to destroy that 1 brick block. 3. 4. Destroying 3 blocks at a time. And 5, just like so. And then at the bottom here, a little bit dark I know, we're going to place 3 planks just at the base there. So that when we do come down here to build, it will look pretty good. So let me just put a lantern down here to show you what I did. So just 3 planks at the bottom of the staircase, like so. I'm also going to put blocks on, well, besides the steps, so you can actually clear out the space around the steps, because Mike's basement is quite open, to be fair. So we just want to go ahead and remove the blocks around this. Oops, not too far if you can help it, but don't worry if you break too many blocks, because we are going to need to break quite a few when we get onto the basement. So for these sort of 4, you can go ahead and place planks besides them, and then on 3 of these you'll be able to stick 1 lot of stairs, 1 lot of fence, like so. Okay, pitch black, okay, there we go. And then we stick a door just on there, like so, just so it looks a little bit like, you know, it does go somewhere, but it's not really part of the kitchen, if you know what I mean. So that looks great. Okay, what we're going to do for the kitchen, speaking of it, we're going to go into this doorway, and we're going to alternate between our concretes like this, up until we reach the birchwood planks here. So go ahead, alternate between your concretes for this entire kitchen area just here. Let's get it done. I know this section will be looking quite dark at the moment, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to stop the video in a second, because we've done quite a lot of structural design today, and we don't want to get overwhelmed with doing furniture as well. So I'm going to make a separate video of how to actually furnish the entire thing. We've made the sort of baseline plans today, which is amazing. That is what I was hoping for. In this room, by the way, you want to go ahead and use your birchwood planks for this entire room here. So replacing all these oakwood planks with your birch, including under the door. And what I will mention over here is you probably had to destroy your door just here to place that block on the floor. But if you didn't, then teach us how, guys. But no, if you did, just make sure to replace it on there like so. And then the rest of the house is pretty much done. We've got, of course, planks stay in this living area, so we should already have that in there from a previous the previous tutorial, which is amazing. Alright, so let's plank up this room, and we can call it a day. Well then, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the first part of the interior tutorial. I really hope you can stay tuned for part number 2, coming very, very soon. I will drop a link to it in the description, because I will try my best to post it straight after this first part, so you guys can hopefully finish the entire thing in a day if you want to. Thank you so much for watching, of course. Drop a like if you did enjoy this one, and be sure to consider subscribing if you are new around here and you want to see more of my crazy builds. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you very, very shortly for the next Mike Wheeler House episode. Goodbye for now, everybody. Thank you again.